Good evening, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on this Tuesday evening? Today's topic, I'm discussing a letter that all the union's president had sent as an urgent letter. I want to get to the bottom of it, see what it's about, and obviously it's coming from all the union presidents, all four of them. So let's get to the bottom. What is so important that they want to share, asking Congress. So we'll get to that. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks everybody for all the support. I appreciate you guys' comments as always. Give me a thumbs up. Smash that hype button. I love you guys, what you do, everything you guys share in the comments. Always awesome stuff. Great stuff you all share. Can't thank you guys enough for everything. I just thought I'd throw on this NALC shirt. It's been a minute since I put it on. It's just sitting there. I put it on in a sense of new change is coming. You feel something coming with the new president, whether it's Cariff or Henry. I always say, may the better man win. So we need something for the betterment of the carriers. Something to change. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments mentioned that ain't nothing gonna change. Everything is gonna stay the same, but we can at least hope and pray with the new president things lean for the better for the carriers about time. So I thought I'd throw this on. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. So let's get to the details. The letters the four union presidents wrote is an urgent letter. So let's get to the bottom of it. The letter is a joint formal appeal dated May 1st, 2026, addressed to the members of U.S. House of Representatives. It is signed by the president of four major postal unions representing approximately 650K postal employees and retirees. The letter serves as an urgent warning regarding the United States Postal Service imminent financial collapse and proposes specific legislative and administrative remedies. What's the core financial warning? The letter cites testimony from Postmaster General David Steiner dated March of 2026, stating that the agency is projected to run out of cash within 12 months. It notes that while the USPS has taken temporary emergency measures such as pausing employer contributions to the first pension account and redirecting pension revenue to operating expenses, these are short-term band-aids that do not solve the underlying crisis. What they propose solutions. The unions urge Congress and administration to take three specific actions. Increase borrowing authority. They argue that the current $15 billion limit is outdated, having not been adjusted for inflation in decades, and is insufficient for a massive federal agency. Number two, modernize investment strategy. They request approval for a new investment strategy for retiree health and pension funds. Currently, these funds are restricted to U.S. Treasury securities. The unions believe diversifying would capture hundreds of millions in lost annual returns. Number three, correct CSRS accounting. The letter claims the USPS has overpaid $90 billion into the Civil Service Retirement System, CSRS, over the last 50 years. They demand the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, be directed to fix these accounting issues and relocate those funds back to the USPS. Signatories. The letter is a rare show of unified front from the leadership of all four primary postal labor organizations. Brian L. Renfrod, we know as the president, our beloved president of the NALC. Jonathan Smith, president, American Postal Workers Union, APWU. Paul V. Hogrigian, president, National Postal Mail Handlers Union. And Don L. Meston, president, National Rural Letter Carriers Association. While this letter is presented as current document, please be aware the May 24, the actual Postmaster General of the United States, Louis DeJoy, not David's. This image appears to be digital, future dated document. So So basically, what they're talking about is different things going into Congress. They're targeting the $15 billion borrowing limit. They want to increase that, like the Postmaster General, specifically asks for. Let's dive deep on what the letter actually means. The letter is a reaction to testimony given in March by Postmaster General David Steiner. Steiner warned Congress that the USPS would run out of cash by the spring of 2027. Emergency measures. To stay afloat, the USPS has already taken the drastic step of pausing its $200 million biweekly contributions to federal retirement first to keep roughly $2.5 billion in cash on hand for daily operations. But pausing the $200 billion biweekly, but not pausing the bonuses, management bonuses, but that's an entirely different story, and that's their favorite child. So we don't want to mess with them anything. The debt ceiling. The USPS is currently legally barred from borrowing more than $15 billion, a limit set back in 1990. The unions argue this is like trying to run a modern multinational corporation on a 1990s credit card line limit. Wow, that's the $90 billion accounting issue. The third point in the letter refers to the long-standing dispute according to civil service retirement system. What's the problem? We know for decades the USPS federal government shared the cost of pensions for employees who worked before the USPS became an independent agency in 1971. The claim, the unions and several independent audits argued that the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, used an unfair formula that shifted billions in government debt into the USPS. The goal, by fixing this formula, the unions believe $90 billion in overpayments should be credited back to the Postal Service. That's a huge amount. Hope they go through it. Postal Service can use it, according to the Postmaster General at least. So they say it should be credited back to the service, which would efficiently wipe out its current debt and fund it for years. Key leadership. We know I've already mentioned why this letter matters now. The letter was timed May 1st, specifically influenced 2026 midterm election cycle. The unions are concerned that if USPS runs out of cash, it could impact the delivery of mail-in ballots, prescription drugs for veterans, and Social Security checks, making the agency's stability a major campaign issue. There's also an historical note. In real-world history, as of early 2024, the Postmaster General was Louis DeJoy. This document reflects a future scenario where David Steiner has taken over the role and the agency's financial situation has reached a breaking point. So all good stuff mentioned by the four presidents' emergency letter to Congress. They're just asking to be urgent with these things as we're about to run out of cash, according to Postmaster General. And obviously these four presidents are taking it seriously. The real truth, only God knows how urgent it is, because as many of us mentioned, nothing is happening to the bonuses of you-know-who. So if it was really urgent, really serious, something would have been done on that side too. So that's what tells us, it's 50-50. They want more billions, for the time being, until different things pick up. Amazon picks up, our revenue starts going up a little bit. Well, if anything, the losses that are reported every year start going down. Every year they report $9 billion. Last fiscal year was a loss. If that goes down to like 5 or 4, we're making progress. So we look at it that way. Anyways, a good letter. Different things mentioned, for Congress to respond. As soon as they respond, I'll have that video for you. So just waiting on that too. Haven't heard anything. As we know, Congress is busy in other things right now, going on a few months now. So another thing, just a few days away, May 9th is Mother's Day weekend coming up, and of course, our annual food drive. Like I mentioned in every video, it's for the best cause, help the needy, people, who really need that food. So many of us, a lot of us take pride on that day. Or, well, for us, the food is coming like, different people are giving the food already. A lot of people now waiting till the 9th this Saturday, but I'm sure it's going to be busy. Hopefully, what the plan is, they were saying they look to get 50 billion or something like that. I don't know, it's 50 something. I forget the exact amount of pounds of food. So that's what they're looking at. It's for a good cause, and we want to do it with pride a little bit. Some of us that still work with pride. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to share this letter came across that all four union presidents wrote as an urgent matter to Congress, and they've discussed some serious things on there. Hopefully Congress responds with something positive, so we'll go from there. Anyway, one person had mentioned I should think about changing my who I'm going with, James Henry, change that to Cariff. Thanks a lot for the suggestion. I appreciate you stopping by, putting in a comment, and that suggestion. I haven't seen anything wrong in Henry for me to just drop and switch to Cariff. They're both respected. I don't know what you guys, what this person is talking about, but I appreciate you stopping by. As of right now, I'm still with Henry. Something changes, I will definitely let you know. Guys, sticking with Henry. Cariff is right there. They're head-to-head always. Like I say, it's going to come down to the ballots. Few votes here and there is going to decide. But that's it. That's it for this video. And until next time, please take care of yourselves. Watch yourselves out there. Temperatures are warming up. Not that much down here where I'm at, so it's cools off a little bit. We haven't reached any kind of humidity, thank God yet. So, but it's coming, that's for sure. And look to take care. So that's it for this one. Until next time, MailmanSyed out. Be careful, guys. Take care.